It was great. A little chaotic, obviously, coming off of Charlotte lost like a week ago, and then us winning. So it was a little, and then the draft and free agency. So it was a little scrambly, but I think we pulled it off. Great kids here this week. Worked hard, eager, had a lot of fun, had some good activities. So I can't say enough about the group. Everyone came in and got what they needed out of it, and now they'll go back and put their work boots on for the summer.
I know it's something we talk about with you every year when this camp's over, but you do have a handful of guys who've been through this a time or two before, whether it be Grayson or guys like that. Do you kind of look to those guys to, take on a little bit of a leadership role in a week like this where you have a lot of guys coming together who've never been in the same room together?
100%, yeah. I leaned on Soch for sure, St. Martin, Jansen, guys that have been here before. And we had a lot of new faces this year. Obviously, I think we had 5 guys from the draft on Saturday that came here. So, yeah, you look for those guys. You try to instill in them what the older guys have instilled in them before and lead the way with their work ethic, bring the group together, making everyone feel like part of the team. And they did a great job this week of doing that.
Like you mentioned with Charlotte going basically all the way, a little bit of a younger group, a little bit more of a smaller group than some development camps. That's just how much of an advantage can that be for you guys to have a little bit more of a hands-on approach with some of the younger guys over the course of the 4 days?
Yeah, it's kind of nice to have a little smaller group. It's a little more individual stuff we could do out there with numbers-wise. Obviously, with Charlotte going so far, we probably would have had 6 or 8 other guys from there. But with their season going so long, we just didn't want to, pack their bags up and make them come down here when they just ended. So it was nice. Yeah, there's more of a personal touch, I would say, to it. You get to know the guys a little more when there's not 42 guys. It's really hard to spend quality time with every individual. But I got a great staff with me, all the goalie coaches and my other development guys to help out. And I thought Stalzy and Kotz did a great job, and Mikey Ryan running all the on-ice stuff this year, and it was fabulous.
I want to ask you a couple guys. Hunter St. Martin, obviously we got to see him at camp last year, training camp, now again. Just where have you seen his growth, and what has stood out to you the most over his first year as part of being with you guys?
Oh, Marty's an unbelievable kid. Character would be the first thing that stands out to me. He's a natural leader. Had a fabulous season in Medicine Hat this year. They obviously won the WHL championship and lost in the finals of the Memorial Cup. But 200-foot player, pace sets him apart from everyone else. I'm sure if you were watching the practices, he can fly out there. It's really natural to him. And that's something that's going to help him evolve moving forward. If you can skate and keep up in this league, you're going to have a good chance to play a lot of years. And we're excited for Marty to have his first year pro.
And then with Grayson, just obviously size probably the main area for him to grow. But what did you see from him? And also just it seemed like, again, he and Hunter seemed like they had something.
Yeah, they got a little chemistry for sure. So it's nice to have 2 guys turning pro at the same time that can kind of go through the ups and downs of their first year together. They've obviously come through this camp a couple years together, and obviously you see them on the ice. They got some chemistry, so it's exciting for us to have them coming up the ranks and hopefully enjoying successes together over the next couple years.
You said you had a little bit more time one-on-one with some of these guys. Is there anyone that stood out specifically to you?
No, it's nice to get to know some of the new guys. Some of these guys we just picked on Saturday, like Clivo. I talked to him at midnight after he got drafted. He was in Denmark, and he was here the next day. So it's like a quick turnaround, very overwhelming for these kids. He's got an unbelievable personality, smile on his face, like what we seek. Guys that want to be here and are excited and eager to learn and stuff like that. And it's great to see the kids coming in with that attitude.